Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hi everybody. We're gonna so like one of Bob Ross's things he says when he starts. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. We're gonna play more Final Fantasy tonight. Oh. Hopefully everything's working. Hopefully nothing's too loud. Achievements approaching completion. Okay. So today, let's see. Okay. So people staying back. There's room over there. I slept on my arm weird. My left arm. It really hurts. It's sore. My shoulder. I think it's just because I slept weird. I don't know. But hopefully, make me unable to stream for very long. But it's pretty sore. But talk to somebody. Continue our main story quest. I am enjoying the game so far. It's pretty fun. Go figure. Chicoa XX. Injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple: put down as many of the local Chioke population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Mon Ranguin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend. Oh, I forgot to change my stream type. It's fine. Okay, should be fine. I have other business to attend. I'm gonna fix it. Okay. goes. Scheme of things. Must be the adventure standing in for injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers' League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo? The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hiru who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hyruan population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course, with the medicines available to us now. The Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur, thus we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers' League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Cool. We talked to him again. We get a shirt. Greta Gilbert's inspired name. Such an embarrassing turn of events, I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers, and if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, then ill-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hero Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into the so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hero Pauline and Gabinout's Bower? Sure. According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. Okay. leveled up. This may assist you with some matter. Oh, but this is the current I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears their crew managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelve's Wood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant if in turn. Okay. Open action. Magic defense. Huh. Take this one because it's better. Character. Just so this one. I like my scale now. Oh, this one. Oh. Looks cozy. Next improvement. wish I had something that didn't cover my butt. Oh, bronze spear. Cool. So I'm gonna try to call the guard animal population as well as get snakes. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of animals of naked rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked animal attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. The numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral era. You see, forcing packs of the Skillkin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the most to remain within the territory. But I am afraid you must do more than the existing population if we are to truly break the spiral of growth. Though we must also target their future offspring. Give me one of their eggs and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Okay. Creepy focus sort of thing. It's not too far. Oh, these guys. This scared me. Okay. Jeez. have returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. Have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver to Soup Kamazan at the Bannock? Animal eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Okay. Oh, hey! Yeah, I got it all figured out 2 days ago. And, yeah. It's pretty cool. How are you? Oh. How are you? Let's call this guy's a shooter. That's good. I slept weird on my left arm, and it really hurts. It's like real sore up by the shoulder, my bicep, and it's not fun. Yeah, I don't know what. I was laying. I think I fell asleep on my left side. It's just real sore now. Oops. Yeah, yesterday, or 2 days ago, I got my expressions figured out on YouTube Studio. I got a webcam. Got it. It was same day shipping somehow. I didn't need it to be same day shipping, but it was. I got the Razer Keo. It's got a built-in ring light. It's pretty sweet. $8. Oops. I'm using VTube Studio. It's free on Steam. It's got that little watermark float that flies back and forth. It's a little anime character. Look how cute my character is. I love it. But okay, so I got my blush, which turns off the UI in the game, and then I gotta change it because it changed. Yeah. Then I got my grumpy eyes, the frown, and then the blush with the heart eyes. It's pretty cool stuff. My character has buns in her hair that look kind of like bear ears, you know? But I got this dumb helmet, gold helmet on my head. It covers it up. So I'm excited for whatever it's called, the cosmetic thing. You can glamour, I think that's what it's called in this game. That'll be nice. Who goes there? Oh, Kayla, it's you? Another delivery? I need egg. Because I slaughtered its parents. I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Norfolk, it's an animal egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say, here, Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the animals are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Kayla. Let's take this spear. So it's better than go. Yeah. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV before? If you're still there. Thanks, not. Kayla, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Yeah. I think Final Fantasy VII, the original one, was on Game Pass once, and I played it, and I got to the boss and died. It's like, I don't know. It's fun. I'm playing the free trial thing, which you can apparently put like some hours into, so yeah. So far the game hasn't even told me there's a shop, so it's nice. But I haven't gotten very far, so yeah. I like it. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, the hero ventured inside to carry out a rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. You heard me true? A shadow. Excuse me. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an incursion in the west shroud near Beligo. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and element. They must not be allowed to succeed. So I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. How's the computer working for you? I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you better make haste. Request accepted. Gaston. Better than your laptop? That's good. I don't know. Are you playing anything on it? Can I run anything impressive? Okay, I don't think it can. I'm glad it's better than your laptop. Six or more levels. See. Terraria? That's good. I think I could play Minecraft on it. I didn't play, but I couldn't handle RuneKeeper at all, so. Have you tried to play anything else in Terraria, or? I'm pretty sure I ran it correct. I don't know if he could run much more than to have maybe a really old emulated game. I'm not sure. So you like it? Blender? I might be able to use Blender. I didn't see why, I don't know why I couldn't, but... Goes there. An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galfred's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them. See them out of harm's way. Okay. Imps. Oh, a gray shadow towering over me. One that holds good grace. An adventurer. Please, you must save the hero. Galfred sent you? I'm no longer of use here. Pray help the hero in my stead. Oh, fine. But it's working for you. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! Oh, an adventurer! We were ambushed. Ambushed in the midst of the ritual. And then, I'm not sure what happened. So something big, I guess. You were sent to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Seed Seers must know of this. Safe. The thing was no elemental, but it being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Got all the guys rescued. This guy. 13. 2 levels below. Oh, another level here. This one. It should be fine. O wonderful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Defeat the Klingon. Impossible! Never has the bomb been so sorely tested. Just that good. Why is he throwing in the trees? That golem could be vanquished. I forgot what voice I did. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, what's this, guys? Damnation! He has alerted us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh, my head. It's my stupid helmet. It's too tight. Whatever are you? Birds. This makes it how many times today? 7? The movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? Hope not, for all our sakes. Yeah, we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Erebos. It was as we feared, elements and anomalies affecting life in the close wood. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as the Wixops forewarned. It's no wonder the prials have started appearing. Time is against us, but there's still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Wah! That was loud. Stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlene innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years just but a heartbeat in life. Yes, I suppose you're right. Now to think about it, the 12th would barely recovered at all, and the Guardians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones, just in case the Ixal and Gardua weren't troublesome enough. The Sylphs had to go and invite round, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. What became of them? Ah. Look. Golly! What is that exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether. It firstly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from life men's stump. We must hurry. Is that how they ran into him? Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed, somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Toadwood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gardenian sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Well, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gardenians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12 Woods' eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Hailstone. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papilmo, Papilmo, and this tactless woman besides me here is Yada. Papilmo and I are surveying the Tollswood together. Pleased to meet you. Yada, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Okay. Oh. Let's go back. These troops again. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? Wolf preserve us. Who was that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shroud in mystery. But I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Gelfred. That the matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return your Credania and seek out you. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. We're gonna go talk to her again. Do I want to walk all the way over there? Should we go? This will be disgusting. Oh, some gloves? That'd be nice. God damn you, mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7. Hmm? Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. Trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungoirs. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be not but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent infested tree, though, and the horrid creature will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventure style of vengeance. Mwahaha! Did you think that malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... Apologies, the wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the fungus bastards that they are have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Okay. Decaying tree. Use. That was so bad. It's pretty easy. Well, did you take care of my fungal infestation? Yes, at least I can. At last, I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you and all your fungus spattered glory. You have my thanks. Leather ring bands. Leather mitts. Excuse me. I guess we'll take the mitts. Okay. There's one. Again. Microchip. Oh, it's you, Kayla. After the thrashing you give those infernal fungars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchips. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would not be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think the soil was put here just for you and your microchip mates? Gah! I should go over there and, well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon. But before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over, and there is naught I can do but fume and splutter. Splutter. Yeah. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Oldfrith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me. For he'd appreciate no problems been solved. Alright. Gotta go kill those Bulbasaur thingies. Almost. Oh, seriously? 2 XP? Bloodbath. Let's see what that does. Converts a portion of physical damage dealt into HP. Okay. It's got a nice hat. Oh, it's leaving. You say you've slain a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gavinu would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Sweet. Now, go back and talk. This twist up here. I get necklace. Cool. It's a high potion. Oh god, the pain. I cut a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier and managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead, and now I'm up to the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several minutes past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to place it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have one on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. Oh, okay. Let's go fight some animals. Look, it's dying! Okay. The level's too high. He died. He's dead. Oh, I do have a high potion. But I have to go back. Except for those. Did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Oh, you're back. Have one. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the closewood. We both would do well to remember that. A bone necklace. I don't know what the difference is. This gives me strength and dex. Okay. Picture and then he's got it. 5. Jeez. It's been an hour already? Okay. Come on. Okay. Welcome back, Kayla. The little bird tells me that the hero and his party are your wives. Tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It's only a shame I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. To make myself clear, until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it will be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of wanton statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For your first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Tuanot whenever you feel whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and soft pillow. Inn rooms now available. Ooh. For the second half of the reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild lives. Guild lives are a record of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all matter of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Contrant, our guild leave official, or leave met here at the Caroline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems. He is eager to make your acquaintance. Guild leaves. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow of proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we are talking about you, Caleb. You have made Mother proud. Aww. I expect great things of you, young lady. That's a lot of XP. We did it! Recommendations list. Quests or duties currently available in our area. Will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Ooh. This guy. The menu has told me much of your endeavors, Caleb. Have you considered attempting one of the guild lives available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild lives. Is that what they're saying? Is that what I'm saying? Guild leaves? Is it leaves? Or leaves? Leaves? I feel like leaves is right. Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed with the necessary skills. From Battlecraft lives that require the extermination of monsters to Tradecraft leaves that ask for certain creation of goods, the tasks return. Leave quests, many varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to the Bent Branch Meadows and speak with Tinnery. She'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing the first leave quest. Okay, talk to this guy. That's the Roost. Visitors to our fair city invariably seek lodgings at the Roost, keen to sample our famous hospitality. But adventurers, you see, are as migratory birds in need of a place to rest their weary wings. Whether you desire a quiet moment for reflection, or to forget your burdens in a soft bed, I am confident our rooms will meet with your approval. Adventurers are by their nature a restless breed, loath to see so much as a single moment go to waste, but know that their repose is essential to one's continued well-being. This guy's got a thing about his head. What's right here next? Ugh. Guess we'll what's this? Way out there. I can't tell. I think. Holy lollipop, that's a cute. The duration is awesome. Just like walking down there. Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tim. I am in charge of assigning local leave quests here at the Bentrash Manors. I'm trying to convince you to seek me out, did he? I shall assume you have the basic understanding of accepting a guild thief deal. But first things first, you must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to a death or dishonor for what the reciprocal capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Speaking with local distributor of guild leaves, the leave note will bring up a list of available leave quests. Highlight a quest to display its objectives and select a sub to add the quest to your trip. Leave quests. Leave allowances are required to accept leave quests. You will be granted 3 leave allowances every 12 hours, or time up to a maximum of 100. You may accept as many as 16 leave quests at once. Post down. And your clothes aren't that good. They're dress clothes. A pack of animals has been spotted in a bank which one is far from the short animals. Sure. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that animals are wont to flee to their broodmates when they sense they are overmatched. You would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the latter be drawn out past your limits in endurance. Through the battle, if I reach a certain distance, nothing can appear. These quest objectives can easily achieved by slaying the full creature before destroyed by its code. To initiate a leave quest, first open your journal via the duty section of the main menu, or pressing J on your keyboard. Leave quest to bring up a detailed description of its objectives and its rewards. Clicking on the map button will show the approximate location of the leave quest's objectives, so you can initiate a leave quest at any time while in the corresponding area. It is recommended that you wait until you are close to the objectives before doing so. This will increase your chances of becoming eligible for completion bonuses. Once you've arrived, open the journal, select the leave quest, and click on the initiate button to begin duty. Talk to teammates. Oh, right here. Initiate a leaf quest, you will be given the opportunity to adjust its difficulty. The greater the difficult thing, the higher the target enemy's difficulty also favors completion. Leaf quest's difficulty can be lowered at any time during the course of the duty by selecting the quest name in the duty list and selecting the difficulty. Please note that leaf quest's difficulty cannot be raised once the duty has been initiated. Quest objectives will be displayed on the menu. Quest targets can be identified by the selection of the quest through the list of showcased information. Quest objectives, leave difficulty, time and objective is go back. Your first foray into the world of Thief quests appears to have been a success. Here's the reward for your efforts. Sometimes people. I leave quest so hunty for a hardworking adventurer such as yourself, an ideal of fame and fortune to be won. My doom. Okay. city-state. An hour and a half almost. Let's do this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, this face and grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption, if so, of information which might interest you. Nor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridania. Any old adventurer wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Concerning how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within Tollswood, is rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to those rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to Lavender Beds is, perhaps you'll find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change of policy. Indeed. Look at a house now? Probably have nearly enough money. Give it a shot. I guess. Trees. Good morrow to you, miss. What can I... Ah, you wish to know about the auctions. Very well. Allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so the seats your council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds are be set aside for adventurers. Yeah, you can buy houses in this game. Like own big mansions or something like it. And so the seats your council and the orders adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder, she'll ferry you across. Our crew stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you arrive. Guess we'll go check it out. I probably can't afford it, but we'll look. Skip it. Housing. Each of the three nations has established a residential district wherein like-minded adventurers can establish a base of their activities. Residential district is divided into wards, which in turn have 60 plots of land each. Wealthy individuals may purchase plots of land upon which to build their own estate halls, while free companies may jointly purchase plots. Those seeking simpler quarters may instead purchase room in apartment buildings in each of the residential districts. Estate halls and apartments can be customized by installing fixtures and placing furnishings. Please note that in the case of estate hall, specific company privileges required for customization. For more information on housing can be had by speaking with the resident caretaker at each residential district. I probably can't afford one long. We'll see. The big tree. It's pretty sweet. Things adventure and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come at the behest of Aquidania. Regret to inform you these plots are reserved for adventurers who currently will not be permitted to take part. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself. For you speak with the resident caretaker, he can guide you through the process. And we have to go back? We just got here. I guess we don't. Let's see what this is all about. Guessing these are all owned already. I don't even think I can buy a house with the free trial. Alex! Hello! How are you? Yeah, that sounds nice. I mean, that's practical. I'm good. I slept weird on my left arm and it hurts real bad. I fell asleep on my left side, I guess. Just pinching my shoulder and my bicep. Kind of sore. So thank you. I figured out how to use it last stream. I figured out how my expressions work, but my keybinds also turn off the UI in this game. So I got my blush, and then my grumpy eyes, and then I got my heart eyes. Okay? Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, Mestiza. Misty. She's not Mestiza. Misty drew up. Made it. So of course it's cute. Yeah. It's fun. I like being a bear. Teddy bear. We were checking out the housing market, I guess. I guess it could be sleepy eyes too. We were looking at the housing market in Final Fantasy. And I don't think I can buy a house because I'm in a free trial. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Or adventurers only? Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gudeni to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my beloved chocobos. Me too. To go back. Really? Go home. I don't feel like walking. I think we'll go for another hour so we can read Megatha. Again, hungry. Get pants. Sweet. That's my favorite fresh-faced adventure. But do not scowl. Do not scowl so. I speak of habit. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women at the Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who will welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very useful situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. What better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and you'll find an aetheryte in the distance. And may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Red Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Polar service. That was the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to let his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Go on, be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Ranger. Check that out. I'm gonna check. Let's talk to this guy. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. As you have but recently taken up the Adventurers Mantle, the possibility stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we now see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, nascent stars and of limitless potential. My fellow smiths, I'm here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their acclimated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men known by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. The mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of your mentor's aids to enrich your experiences in Eorza. That's how you say it. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. Amongst the Eorza's 7 probationary seasoned players by his mentors have taken upon themselves to assist these player when a new adventurer enter from a party, they both receive a bonus to exchange points. Upon invitation by a member, mentor, the adventurers also gain access to the novice network. Exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors, share their experience with their players. Yes, there's no quest like the Lancers Guild. Let's do some quests. Horse armor. Snaffle, yes, interesting steps. What the? Isn't this a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut while it's out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Treespeak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Are they trouble you to take this to Treespeak stables in my stead? Prior to departing, pray speak to Barnabontat. How do you say that? At the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. Okay. I've never been over there, I think. I'll find out. Pretty sure. I think we can teleport. An errand for that glutton of a Lawful. Past this gate and to the west, you'll find Treespeak Stables. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind I'd use in chocobo brittles. Bodwine, the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there, you see. It could well be that he is in need of that snaffle. Achievement. Oops. Where's that damn thing gone this time? Huh? Oh, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for a brittle that I'm after. Booker's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special, see? To fit each chocobo's beak like. So replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your. Booker me, is that? Oh, just the self-same one that we lost. But why is it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? Yep. Wasn't me. Stranger, I don't know what foul beast God you found this in, or what providence delivered ye to hear that slew it to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. This here snaffle, I can finally get back to training the yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this one, thanks. I think we'll take. Test problem. If you got in mind to make yourself useful, why don't you pull some Midlands near us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see? And the young'uns go wild when they get a sniff of Midland. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell ye, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could rid us of a few Midlands, we'd be in your debt. Alright. Are those what I need to kill? Leveled up. Oh, that's the last one. Thank you for the help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobo's skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride him towards danger than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for your help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. Get delivery. We've forgotten how you helped us out with the icons. Speaking of which, if you got a bit of time to spare, can I show you to gather some aphids? You can find them living in the tangled undergrowth in your blessed bud, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the weed by looking, you see. When we've gathered the aphids, deliver them to Captain Guthrit over at Etat's Spire and tell him Tree Speak Stable sends the best regards. Okay. It's any fate. So what are we looking for? I need to kill these. Those poor monkeys. What's that? You have something. You have something for me. Yep. Some aphids. Aphids from Bodwine. That is indeed a blessing. What we have for aphid? What use we have for aphids, you ask? Why, their oil, of course. There is not better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Back. moment, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so you may access this location in the future. Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The differences being you cannot control these birds and they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. This was the 18th, so I can actually see one thing. That's nice. Pizza? You must be the adventurer Muleton word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler in these parts. I've heard many more things about you, good things, lest you worry. When the elder Seer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts. Till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. Just consider me a convert. Any road? You've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good, we could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that it's doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Oh, pants doing what? Guess we'll take the hemp source. Woohoo! Let's put in those pants. How cute I am. Wish I had a different helmet that covers up my buns. More clothes. Keith, the head wrangler at Bent Branchman, has appears most distraught. See if there's anything we can do. Stefan, no, some bastard Gordon as Guardian broke one of my chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg. It was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless him, but when three more of the vermin appeared, Mila had no chance but to turn back. Mila had no chance but to turn back. Something has to be done about those. Would you mind heading over to Matron's Leave and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The Ratman nest in the neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. No. I think I might start trains a little earlier then too, because my sisters get home from school pretty soon after, so maybe stream something or stable. I think about it. You're on Keith's behalf, huh? See, broke one of our eggs, you say? And there were 4 other creatures? The Kirin are a nuisance at the best of times, but must now add trespass and truckable murder on the list of transgressions. The forced our hand, or our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the layer to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kirin pampers. We can send no clearer message. This guy's supposed to be like Bobos. The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now that Kirin will think twice before giving in to their saints. Take the leather jacket. It's better. Put it here. Can't see my necklace. Okay. Shit job. Wife. Man. Upper helmet. Looking for sure for Hello there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route to Heaven's Pillar here? Heaven's Pillar here? I need someone to pick up a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom. So why the commotion? I tell you why. I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. We'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. There's 4 people here. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, it's not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the Central Shroud since the Calamity, but all but split the area in twain. It's not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the Maker herself caused this tendril of a Heaven's Pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest's people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Okay. That's worse. Guess we'll take that one. At least it matches my nice pants. Doesn't look as silly, I suppose. Still covers my buns, though. Theodore again. Some more boots. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gardania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood balers. Which reminds me, it happened as my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Are you, baby? Where's the route? Oh. Shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a curious thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity. By all means, investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Alright. Search for signs of shadowed figure. Right. Kill these guys. What's this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it could do that. Two more dark knights. Something? Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. Inside we have chocobo grooming brush and roasting room. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of the Branch Meadows? Book or me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. Boots. 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 Okay. At least most of it matches so far. Oven mitts. Do not allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know that what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about a mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the monument for confirmation. Start with Ilmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Aelgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put them to it. For merchants and travelers, and to ensure they arrive safely at their destinations, they must be kept clear of deadly predators. Listen, you darn bird. Back here. Why? All the way over there. It's not that far. I think this person's going for it. Yeah, it looks like you're here for training. Nope. Shadowy figure. Understood. I'll password to the recruits as well as the sentries. Just let me make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed. Bernard. It's to the south. Hungry. Right. You business with me, adventure? Yep, here's the letter. Firstly, it is right to be cautious, for the stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected. This is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on the branch. I appreciate the help. Should I write my name here? Yes. And here, take it. You'll find Olgar in the stables past the 8th night. Mind the birds, adventure. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's lathe? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. And all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a woodwaver, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. A lot of XP. We're level 15 already. Class quest requirements. There are some actions which only can be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talent is acquired by completing Lancer skilled quests available at level 15. Alright. We will go do that. Get that quest done. There's a lot more. There, up to good thing. Get that. That's right. So cute. How do I get a pet? Like the robots are near. Okay. Better one. Fabrics, bracers. Let me take those. I think we'll take the gloves. Oh, Kayla, I swear you've gained an ilma around the arms since we last spoke. It's plain to see you have not been idle. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lancer's definition of courage, and now you might go about tempering its two aspects. Today, we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. I see you have come prepared for battle. That is well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I would have you travel to Naked Rock, where the annals claim dominion. The summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach your destination, you need to negotiate a path through whole packs of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes to stride into the midst of so many would ask much of any Lancer's courage. But given time and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident he will prove equal to the task. Alright, we're gonna go fight some more of those dragon guys. Oh, so just taking the bridge. Big animal. I think. The Stone of Courage. Congratulations, you've obtained the false Stone of Courage. You heard me right. False. What does that say about your courage, I wonder? But where are my manners? My name is Focus. Falquez. Falquez? We had the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion, I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instant that I sensed you were unlike the others, that you had promise. And so, to the present, in its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of Spirit Hold, under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild to bemoan the world's frightfulness to the many brave souls who cower there. Yoane will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Right. I guess we'll go do that and call it a day. I am hungry. Hungry. There's another one right there too. Yes. What'd that say? here. Thing took forever to kill. I was tougher than the giant animal. It's the stone courage. I wonder if it puts fates there, just looks like a box. Or if it's just pure chance that happened twice. Let's go back to again. Okay. We'll finish this one and call it a day. Because I'm hungry. Let's go. Negath is live, so go raid Negath too. That's probably the reason I started. I might be starting at 11 or 12:30. I don't know. We'll see. I did it. So you have returned. Tell me, were you able to obtain the stone of courage? Yes, this is indeed the stone, though it is in rather worse condition than last saw it. What happened to Naked Rock? The Lancer who recently threatened you moved the stone to Spirit Hold? Not content with trespass and slander, the brazen fool now meddles with our training? 7 hells, this is not to be borne. Listen well, King. Though I do not doubt you know better, my duty as Guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. And that Lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of great dangers. Vainglorious tripe. As you have already learned, the Lancer's courage is the product of composure and resolve. Be under no misapprehension, watchfully navigating the Annals territory served to temper your courage in a manner that blindly braving the terrors of Spirit Hold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lesson of this trial close to your heart. Before you return to your adventuring, there's one more thing I would tell you. In recognition of your unwavering efforts in the trials thus far, I hereby grant you leave to join other guilds. Naturally, you must seek the permission of the relevant guildmaster for commencing your training. Gridania is home to a great many guilds besides our own. If you can consider combat your calling, the archers and conjurers have a strong presence in our nation. Should you crave a more peaceful pastime, we alternately considering the leather workers, carpenters, and botanists. Well, there is something to be said for broadcasting one's horizon, broadening one's horizons. It's also important to maintain focus. Always bear this in mind. As your guildmaster, I would naturally prefer that you first master the Lancer's art. Rest assured there will be time enough to make up another discipline when you have done so. Yet, whatever path or paths you choose to walk, I look forward to seeing you realize your hobby's potential. The armor system, to unlock the other classes, can be undertaken. It's myriad disciplines. Yours, adventures can take up. Okay. I want these gloves. Here's the several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. But for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be a very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as for players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for the different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instance races. Select the plus button to register. Anyway, chest, feathered harpoon shall equip. These handle bracers shall equip. Very snazzy. It's the best, but at least it kind of matches. Kinda. Here. Alright. Well, we're gonna read Agatha FFXIV. Thank everybody for showing up today, or stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Go pull up her stream here. But felt like a productive day. Kinda.
Okay. See you on the other side, mate.
So, yeah. Hopefully my arm feels better. That'd be nice. Alright. So we're gonna go raid Nagatha. She's playing OFK. We are OFK. It's a what do you call it? Virtual novel. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're gonna go do that. Just making sure I spelled her name right. But we're gonna go raid her. Be nice. I don't know who's here, but thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.